The black border is a challenge not meant for the weak. I have hundreds of hours in Bloons Tower Defense 6, yet I have never gotten one. If you don't know what a black border is, then let me clue you in. A black border is when you complete every challenge from easy, medium, and hard on one map. This includes everything from primary only to apocalypse and even the infamous chimps mode. So in this video, I have tasked myself with gaining my very first black border. This video made me rage as well as celebrate. So without further ado, let us dive into the video. Firstly, to make this challenge even harder, I decided to start on a brand new save file, which means I will have to unlock every single monkey on my own, as well as get the upgrades completely on my own. Straight after starting, I was sent to the tutorial where I blazed through getting my first few monkeys and levels. Finishing the tutorial gave me 300 monkey money. After completing the tutorial, I found a gift box that only unlocks after reaching level 30, but that'll have to be addressed at a later time since I am only level 9. In the level selection, I decided to go with the Spa Pits level, because it had water and land dispersed evenly. I'd later grow to regret this choice, but that's for future me to hate. Starting on easy felt like an obvious choice since I only had the very basic monkeys and no upgrades unlocked. However, even with that debuff, I breezed past it without a problem. Without stopping, I moved on to primary only, the first challenge level in the roster. In primary only, you only get one selection of your monkeys. Let me explain for those who don't understand. You have 25 monkeys to choose from. Each is called a tower. Every monkey has a class: primary, military, magic, and support. Each has their own advantages and disadvantages that come with their class. In primary only challenge, you can only choose from the towers with the class of primary. Pretty self-explanatory. Even with that long explanation, it was still easy and I breezed past it, even being able to make this thing. Nevertheless, I am steamrolling ahead, reaching the last challenge of easy, Deflation. This one is interesting because in the beginning, you start on round 31 with 20,000 cash. However, you can no longer make money in the game. This one game is an early test to your strategy skills and even gave me my very first death on round 51. Not to worry, because I quickly overcame the challenge and beat it on the next try. Taking a look over at the monkey knowledge section, a section that will give you buffs for rounds you play, besides chimps, I'm looking at the Mana Shield. The Mana Shield will allow the player to have 25 extra hearts that can regenerate, but I won't be able to work towards it till I get to level 30. Knowing this, I went straight back to my mission, Medium mode. Medium has 3 challenge modes: military only, reverse, and apocalypse. Apocalypse is like the boss of medium difficulty, so it'll be a tough fight. Going into medium, I clear the level easily and move on to reverse. This mode is pretty self-explanatory. The balloons enter where they normally exit from, and exit where they normally enter from. It's just the basic medium mode again, so I clear it easily and move on to the next challenge. But something completely preventable begins to creep into my game, and that's called sleep deprivation. Because at this point I had been playing for about 3 hours and it was now 12 a.m. Each game can take 30 minutes to an hour, so what took only a few minutes for me to talk about, it was a boring grind to finish an extremely easy level. And so I began to let things slide, losing lives when I could have easily prevented it, watching as my demise creeps closer, and not doing anything to prevent it. And after a whole hour and a half of retries due to my dumb mistakes, I beat it and got off for the day. In the morning, I woke up, I had breakfast, and then I realized it was 10 in the morning. So I quickly hopped onto the game and hit record. Little did I know the balloon-shaped demon that stared back at me. It was called Apocalypse. The waves don't stop. The rounds blend into one. This could be it. Am I ready for this? Only one way to find out. I start nervous. Doing good. Maybe this won't be too hard. Wait, I forgot to make sure. No, it can't be. I can't harm lead camo balloons. One round from victory, a wave of unstoppable lead balloons makes its way through my track. Don't worry, I have a bomb shooter. Wait. It can't see them. And I have no way of allowing it to see them. Am I just not good enough to beat it? No, I was so close. But what if I can't? No, I refuse to lose. My monkeys aren't leveled up enough. I'll just grind some more experience. And so I did. And I unlocked my first 5 tier. And shortly after, I won. Going into free play, I made it to round 100. Something I've done way too many times. But for some reason, I feel good about it. Maybe I can do this. Don't get cocky. I still need to beat the hard levels. I quickly start up hard mode. Hard mode includes the following challenges: magic only, double HP MOABs, half cash, and alternate balloon rounds. I win easy. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I mainly do hard mode for my other account, so my strategy must be foolproof. I can do this. No, I know I can do this. I can beat Apocalypse. I will beat Apocalypse. I load in. Loss. Another round. And wait. I win? I can do it. Maybe this challenge won't be hard at all. Time to drive straight into magic only. It's easy. Maybe this challenge won't be so hard. I finish it. First try. I finally got enough monkey knowledge to get the mana shield. Next, double HP MOABs. Sounds straightforward. The MOABs aren't that difficult. I died. Am I struggling that bad? If I'm struggling this bad, maybe I can't do this. I hopped off for a few hours. Should I just quit? Should I quit this video? I'll try for a little more. So I researched. I read about combos. I spent a literal hour on monkeys, on the specs of monkeys. I do this for you guys. So if you enjoy what you're seeing here and want to see more of my content, consider liking and subscribing. It helps a ton and lets me know what I'm doing is entertaining. And if you have something you want me to do in the future, put it in the comments. I read them all. Thank you. Hopping back on, the mouse felt heavy, but I push on. Wait, what happened? That's right. I forgot to press record. I beat the double HP MOAB challenge, but I forgot to press record. Such a stupid mistake that I let slip by. After beating myself up for a while, I go on, starting up half cash. It's very self-explanatory. You only get half cash. It shouldn't be hard, but I failed, and failed, and failed, again, and again, and again. This is the most failure I've seen in this entire challenge. I can't do this. It's too difficult. Wait. I have a run where it makes past the first half. I'm doing it. I'm being careful, strategizing. I'm taking it step by step. No way. I won. Not letting my victory go to waste, I immediately hop into the final hard mode challenge. Alternate balloon rounds. It goes fine, but I lose to a stupid round. Camo lead balloons. Again? They're becoming the bane of my existence. But I quickly lock in and get the victory. Wait, I only have 2 more left. Impoppable and CHIMPS. I'm terrified. These are told to be very hard, And if I struggled like I did on half cash, I'll be here for days, maybe even weeks. Nevertheless, I start up Impoppable. I'm going to call this mode Crazy Hard. The Crazy Hard mode includes the Impoppable and Chimps, the hardest modes. A test of one's skill and strategy. Impoppable is the easier one of the two. 1 life, 100 rounds. I place my monkeys. My skill has brought me to this moment. All of my research allowing me to place monkeys efficiently, and I I win. Wait, it's not supposed to be like that. I just beat Impoppable first try. Surely I lose this luck on Chimps, right? This is supposed to be hard. I load in. No powers, no selling, no excuses. All skill. The balloons start up. Everything is moving too fast. My heart rate is through the roof. I place monkey after monkey. It looks correct. Now just hope. No way. No way. Okay. Oh my god, no way. No, 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 no. You're joking, right? Oh my god! Holy crap! I just beat Impoppable and Chimps first try! Wait. No way. How? I was supposed to struggle, not win first try. Maybe, just maybe they were wrong. Maybe this challenge wasn't hard. Maybe it was just scary. The fear of losing was what kept me away, and now it's over. I won. Maybe I can do anything I put my mind to. Maybe things aren't hard unless you decide not to do them. And there it is. My story of how I got my very first black border. I find this lesson a lot in life, that things that I make out to be extremely difficult or even impossible, when I sit down and take it a step at a time, they are very not impossible. If you find yourself in that situation in which something feels impossible or you don't know how you're going to get through it, just calm down, take a breath, and take it one step at a time. That's it for me, guys. And remember, things are only impossible if you decide not to do them.